Today's video is going to be about how I got into uni super quick and without an ATAR. So if you are Australian, you will know what an ATAR is, and it's basically the thing that gets you into uni. Your ATAR is super important for getting into uni, and I got into uni without my ATAR and without even completing year 12. I have just finished year 11, so I have one more year of school left before I can graduate and start going to uni. Usually you don't start applying for university until year 12. I shouldn't have even been applying for university yet. So basically I got into the University of Canberra really quickly through a program called the Fast Forward program. It's a new program put on by UC to fast track your entrance to uni. So this all started when my careers advisor put a post up on our school website for the students. She had been putting a lot of those kind of posts from unis, but a lot of them were to do with maths and science, which I do not do. That is not my thing. And so when I saw this one and saw that maths and science wasn't a requirement or the main selling point of it, I thought I would, look into it because I could potentially do this. This could potentially be for me. So I looked into it, and the selling point for me was actually the things that the uni was offering. So I wasn't necessarily too concerned about getting into uni really quick, but they were offering some merchandise, so a free hoodie and t-shirt and things like that. And you also got a gym membership, and you got some workshops, and when you're in uni you got a $2,000 study grant. Shout out to the UC marketing team because they absolutely nailed that one. They got me in, they got me interested, and I applied. So all I had to do for the application was answer some questions. I had to fill out what degree I would be interested in, and I had to provide a list of the co-curricular and extracurricular things that I was doing. So that can include, bands and volunteering, jobs and things like that. And you also had to send in proof that you've done what you said you had. So that was all good, sent that all through, and yeah, really easy. A month to 2 months later, I got an email saying that I was shortlisted and that they wanted to interview me, which I was really excited for. When I got the email, I was screaming. I was a little bit nervous because I had never been to an interview like that. The only interviews that I had been to are job interviews, and I assumed, and rightly so, that university interviews are way different. So I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what kind of questions they were going to ask me, so I wasn't really very prepared. So my game plan was just to be super friendly, and I knew one person who was going to be on the panel because she had come into our school a couple of weeks beforehand, and I had a meeting with her about UC. So I knew that she would be there, so I was like, great, I'll just make small talk with her. And it worked, I did. It was great. I made sure to smile the entire time and make eye contact, which was really good. So they asked me some questions like, why do you want to go to the University of Canberra, and what have you learnt from all of your co-curricular activities, or what have you learned about yourself through that? How would you contribute to the community and things like that? So I did my best to answer them. I think I may have been answering them too well because one of the girls was like, there's no right or wrong answers. The interview went well. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know whether it was a really strong interview or if it was a weak one, because I had no experience with university interviews ever. The interviews were at the start of October, and they said that they would let us know by the end of October. And they let us know on the 1st of November. The entire probably 2 weeks leading up to the end of October, I was refreshing my emails to see if I got anything from UC, but I didn't. And the one time that I went to my emails not to check if there was an email from UC, there was an email from UC. And I got that in maths and I was really excited. All my friends were really excited for me. That's kind of where I'm up to at the moment. I'm still waiting for my conditional offer into UC for the Bachelor of Secondary Education and Bachelor of Arts, which I'm really looking forward to doing. And then there is a welcome dinner next Thursday, which I actually can't be there for all of it, which is really sad because I have things going on at school. But I will be there for like the first 40 minutes just so they know that I exist, so I can meet some people who also got in. I'm really excited to know more about what it is, and I'm really excited to get started. I hope that was helpful. For anyone who's thinking about doing this program, it's called the Fast Forward program, or for anyone who's going to the University of Canberra or has anything similar at their university, let me know in the comments below if it's helpful, and let me know any questions that you have about the program or questions you have about the uni or anything like that. So give it a like, share it with people you know who might enjoy this or find this useful. Thank you for watching.